Day. I Just Ask book. Hi, my name is Christopher. We have to stop. It's getting too dark to play. It's getting dark. Every day it gets dark. I wonder why. There's a deer talking and a turtle and a kangaroo. Okay, each day, Mr. Raccoon says, each day the sun seems to disappear from the sky. Let's go see Mrs. Owl. Maybe she could tell us why. Mrs. Owl will know. They're looking up in a tree and there's Miss Owl. She's smart, says the kangaroo baby out of the mother's pouch. Can you tell us, Mrs. Owl, why it gets dark? Why, yes, I think I can. And one of the other little animals below had said, I want to know too. First of all, we live on the earth. The earth is a planet. They say it with me, plan it. And then the animals said below, planet, 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 all the different animals say. The planet Earth goes around the sun. The path the Earth takes is called its orbit. Can you say that? Orbit. And all the little animals talk about it. Orbit, orbit. Let me show you. We'll use a ball for the planet Earth and we will pretend the flashlight is the sun. So the owl holds his flashlight and all of the little animals look and some of them say, interesting. Okay, they're still talking and the flashlight is turned on and all. And you take the earth, stand here and walk around the sun, make a big path. There's raccoon and rabbit, a kangaroo, and a deer, and a lamb, owl. And you follow this path that goes around. Go all the way around. It takes the earth about 365 days to go around the sun. That's 1 year. And it's all these animals walking around. Then the wise old owl says, but that's only part of it. The earth also turns or rotates like a top as it goes around the sun. It takes 24 hours for the earth to turn around once. Let me show you. He shows a picture of it. He's turning it around to the mouse. And then the owl is talking to the deer, the tortoise, and the lamb, and rabbit, and antelope, raccoon. The X marks where we live on Earth. The flashlight is the sun shining on the earth. When the sun is shining on that side of the earth, where the X is, it is daytime. It is light, and one of the little animals says, it's light on the other side. As the earth turns, that part faces away from the sun. Then it's nighttime where we live, and it's dark. And one of the birds in the tree says, it is dark out on this side. And animals are saying, fascinating. All the animals keep watching. The owls in the trees and all these animals are to look at one another in another way. Just imagine this. When it is daytime, where Christopher lives, it is dark on the other side of the world, where another mouse will be fast asleep. And 12 hours later, it will be the other way around. And then one of the kangaroos says, oh, I get it. It shows a picture. This. Okay, the wise old owl says, let's look at the sun and earth again. This little ball, and he illustrates it to the animals. This little ball is the moon. Just as the earth orbits the sun, the moon goes around the earth. Look at my picture. The sunlight shines on the earth and the moon, and then sunlight reflects or bounces off the moon. And one of the birds says, did you know that? And another one of the little animals said, Did you? They're all giving very careful attention to this old wise owl. The wise owl continues. We see the bright moon in the sky, so it is a lot less dark, even though it is night. One of the deers say, the kangaroo says, I knew that. And the wise old owl says, now just remember, the earth goes around the sun. When our part of the earth faces the sun, it's day. When it faces away from the sun, it's night, and it's dark. And the earth, and the deer says, the earth is turning all the time. And one of the animals says, wow. And now one of the mice says, and all the animals are talking, now I know why it's dark. And the other animals say, we do too. And the little worm says, me too.
Say good night.
Isn't that cute?
It's cute.